Hey guys, I'm David DeMuzio, and in my first Learn How to Play Guitar for Beginners lesson, I taught you how to tune your guitar and all of the names of the strings of your guitar, okay? And the fact that these are frets and how to count your frets. Alright, now in this lesson, I'm going to teach you the basic major chord shapes, okay? This is very important, the bottom level of learning how to play guitar, the basic major chord shapes, okay? One other note before we get into that is you'll need to know this for how to play guitar. One fret, so this is a fret right here, like I've taught you, and then you move up right here, one fret, so from this fret to this fret. That is called a half step in music, okay? Half step meaning that it goes up one half tone, from here to here, okay? Now, if you went from here to here, that's a whole step, okay? Because you went up 2 frets. So 2 frets is a whole step, 1 fret is a half step. So from here to here, half step. From here to here, whole step. Cool. Got that? All right, so that's going to be important later on in the lessons. Now, what I'm going to teach you on the basic major chord shapes is called the caged theory, okay? Now, caged is just an easy way of remembering C, A, G, E, D. Okay, so those are the basic major chord shapes that all guitar chords are built off of. C, A, G, E, D, or caged, okay? So you need to learn these. This is very important. Later it will help you a lot, okay? So here we go. So we're start off with C. So this is a C chord, all right? All these are very common chords. Now, when you play this, you're going to play 3rd fret, which means right there. 3rd fret at the A string. This is the A string, or or also known as the 5th string. So you're going to play that with your ring finger. So ring finger right there. Now you're going to put down your middle finger right underneath it, right there, at the 2nd fret. So that 2nd fret, bam, on the D string. Now when you play these, you want to play 1 and then 2, and make sure that you can hear both of them very easily. Okay? Now you're going to play the G string open, which means you don't you play it, but you don't hold any note down. And then the with your index finger going to play the 1st fret right there, 1st fret on the B string, also known as the 2nd string. And then the E string, this 1st string right here, you play open. So that means don't hold it down. Now, when you play a C chord, you're going to play all of those notes. So it's very important when you're first learning this to pick all of the notes and try and hold them down. It's going to be a little bit tough at first, but hold them down and try and pick each one of them individually. So take this little pick right here, which you should hold sort of like that, a pick, okay? So between the thumb and the index finger, right, like that. You kind of curve in. So got like this, and then take it and bam, like that, okay? You're going to pick the A string, where you're holding down 3rd fret, then D string, holding down 2nd fret, then open G string, then B string, then high E string. And you should hear all of those very clearly. And now strum from the A string all the way down. So just take it, just put the pick at the A string, and just like that. Now you can bring your thumb over like this, bring your thumb over and mute the low E string. So mute means you touch it, but you don't actually play it. You just barely touch it with your finger. So that way when you play this, you only play those 5 notes from the 5th string to the 1st string. Okay? Now you just want to keep on practicing with each one of those chords, each one of these chords, that you could hold down all of the notes, okay? And none of them hit each other. So you're going to pick them individually. Then you're going to go cage, 2nd one, C to A. This is now an A chord, A major chord. All of these are major chords, by the way. Okay, so major chord, A. Now we're going to play an open A. You can mute right there. Take your thumb around, bring it around, and hit that low E string, so when you play it, you don't hear it. It just barely touches it, okay, with your thumb. Then you're going to play the A string or fifth string open, but you don't hold it down. Then you're going to take and play with your index finger the second string, fourth string, second fret, right here at the D string. Second fret at the D string with your index finger. Now you're going to play the second fret at the G string with your middle finger. Yep, just like that. And then you're going to play the second fret at the B string with your ring finger. And then the high E string open again. So it goes down like this. Try it again, very closely. Hold down. Oh, sorry. One more time, making sure that you're holding down all those notes. Just picking down, boom, 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 boom. And now you can try strumming it, just down strum. Again, strumming. And you want to make sure all those notes are very clear, okay? Now we're going to go C, A, G is the next chord. So G, you're going to take, first put your ring finger at the third fret, so 1, 2, 3, third fret at the high E string or first string. And then take and bring your middle finger around to the third fret at the low E string. Now your index finger you're going to put at the second fret right here, second fret at the A string. And then you play all of those notes. At first it's a little bit tricky to get this down, but just kind of maneuver your hand however it feels comfortable, and you're going to play all the way down. Third fret E string, second fret A string, open D string, open G string, open B string, and then high E string, third fret. So all together, and then. So C, A, G, now caged again, so that's now we're at to E. Now this is an E major chord. So far we've gone C major, A major, G major, and now E major. Okay? You'll learn in future lessons exactly why we're learning these chords in this order. Okay, now E major chord, you're going to play open E string, second fret at the A string, second fret at the D string. Oh, sorry, and I'll tell you the fingers you're going to use. So first string, sixth string, A string open. Second fret at the A string with your middle finger right there. Second fret A string. Ring finger, second fret D string. Index finger, first fret G string. B string open. High E string open. So, just picking those down. Again, play it. Make sure you're picking all of them and you're not hitting any. Now, when you're first learning guitar, you're going to have a tendency to kind of like not be able to hold all the strings down. You just want to keep on practicing your grip until you can hold it down firmly. And it doesn't hurt, but it's just nice and firm and it feels comfortable. And yet you can still play all the notes. Okay? Now we're to the last major chord shape. This is the D shape, D major chord. Now to play this, you're just going to play the highest four strings. So you're going to play the D string open, then the second fret at the G string right here with your index finger. Then the third fret, the B string with your ring finger. Then the second fret, high E string with your middle finger. So here we go. D string open, second fret G string with your index finger, third fret B string with your ring finger, and then second fret high E string with your middle finger, and play all four of those. One more time. And when you strum that, you just only want to strum those four strings. Don't strum the A string or the E string. And again, you can bring your thumb around if it's possible. If you've got big enough hands, or just give it a shot, bring your thumb around so that you mute the low E string and mute the A string. So you just barely touch it with your thumb. Use your thumb to mute these low strings that you're not really playing. And then... Okay, cool. That's the major chord shapes, C, A, G, E, and D. We'll build off of that in our next lesson.